So how you see the relationship between a client and a barber?
It's kind of like personal relationship between the barber and the client. They gotta take care of each other, and they gotta respect each other. And it's like a really, really close relationship. Like the barber take care of the client take care of the barber.
Almost like a friendship.
Like a friendship, yeah.
You build a friendship.
Or more as a friendship. Even
More than that?
Like,
Could be more than that.
Like the barber gotta be open-minded. Like if the client call him like anytime, he gotta answer a phone call and be there for him, you know? And the same thing with the client.
Yeah.
You gotta respect not getting haircut anywhere else, you know? Like don't cheat.
So what do you think, Danny?
To build a friendship base, the customer to the barber. Let's see, the right words would be, it's like a friendship you build. You know, you're there for them, they're there for you. They make room when you need a haircut or something, when you need it. And if they're busy when you get there, you make the time to give them the time to fit you in.
What will you do if you are the barber and a client that you're going to cut is a regular client, but you realize he got a haircut before and it was not from you, aka he cheated? What will you do in this situation?
Well, I would question it. I mean, what kind of question I would ask him? Where he get a haircut? If he was out of the country, you know, I would understand. Maybe he spent 1 month in Japan. And maybe he need like a little trim, you know, not like a full haircut because, you know, that's like. But that's it. See what he told me about it.
So you won't send them home or anything like that?
Well, if I notice this my next door barber did it, that's like going to be an issue. We're going to have a talk.
No, have talk, real talk.
Real talk.
How about you, Danny? What will you do if you're a barber?
Well, as a client, I think as a client customer, me coming into my barber, I'm gonna go ahead and give them a call first. They're always my barber, so they're my barber, so I'm gonna go and call them first. So me getting a haircut for someone else without my barber knowing is almost rare. If it were to happen, then it would go down to the questioning and the where and the whys. But at the end of the day, that's just what it is.
Now, will you feel uncomfortable if the barber start asking you, hey, yo, where you get your haircut? Oh, why you did this? Or why you cheated?
Yeah.
No, because we're all friends here.
So you won't feel uncomfortable, be like, oh, screw this guy, I'm getting out of here.
No.
No?
No.
All right. So, okay, so here comes the third question. Why do clients cheat with other barbers?
Well, that's a good question. Sometimes they do it because the barber is not available. Or they're looking for something new, a new relationship. They're looking for new experience. Or something happened, but there's no reason to cheat. There's no reason to go to another barber when the barber been taking care of you for so long. That's what I think.
Honestly, like, if the barber ain't got no time for you, you gotta go somewhere else. You know what I mean? You are the customer at the end of the day. Someone goes for cheaper. He thinks he's doing a better job because maybe the barber's charging him too much or something. I can see him going to cheat. Then they're gonna have to figure it out. You know what they say, a lot of times, you pay for what you get. So you're gonna go to a cheap barber, but you ain't gonna get everything that your regular barber gives you at the regular price that you're used to paying.
Okay.
So sometimes it ain't even worth cheating on your barber.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean?
Oh, boy. What will you do if a client is late? Here comes the best one. So.
Oh.
You know.
Right.
Hit it now. What will you do if a client is late to his appointment, right? Do you cut his hair or you send him home, or what will you do?
I would charge him like a late fee. Like people charge you like a late fee, like maybe $20 more. Or you can, you know, like, it depends on the barber. The barber can be like, oh, calling somebody else, or they may wait. If they're like a good client, they may wait and let it go through, just to keep the relationship more stronger. But At the end of the day, yeah, there's barber that charge late fee, like $20 for late fee.
What will you think then?
You know, first of all, was the customer late without calling? Did he miss the appointment?
Good point.
Yeah, I mean, how late was he? Was he 5 minutes? Do we give him a 5 minutes grace period? Yeah, I mean, if he's a good customer, are we gonna charge him the extra fee? You know, is he new? Did he not know the town, the area? You know, there's reasons for that, but $20 fucking late fee charge? You ain't getting that out of me. You're not getting that out of me.
So what happened in this case? The client came on time. However, the barber is not ready on time for the client. What will you do as a client? Go ahead.
I mean, always the barber is going to be busy. Like, maybe he'd run a little bit late. Maybe that client that he had before asking for something else and take a little time. So the client got to work it out with the barber. You know, give it a little time to get perfection. Like, perfection needs time. So, you know, you as a client, you got to hold it and sit and wait. I mean, at the end of the day, the barber got that right for the client, I would think, right?
What do you think?
All right. No, I don't think so. Absolutely not. You come in, I'm here 5 to 2 minutes or even on time for my appointment, and there's someone in the chair, and they don't look to be near done. Maybe halfway through, you still got another 15 minutes. So now let's say that person that came in, your customer, now you're causing them to backtrack on their day, just like the same way if they would have came late for you. So yes, you'd give the 5 minutes leeway. Hey, barber, where you at? How you looking? How much time we got? And if you can't give them a right answer, like, oh, 10, 15, 20, you know what? I'd say like 30 minutes. The customer's gonna be like, yo, either one or two things. In this case, 3. 1, I have the choice, I leave. Like, yo, fuck you, I'm out. Or screw you, I'm out.
Okay, so that's a good one.
2, don't worry about it, bro. I'll sit here and wait for you.
That's the right one, I would think.
How do you know? No, there is no.
Oh.
You don't know.
Oh,
there is
okay.
no right question.
Oh, okay.
It's whatever the customer wants to do, because at that point, you left it to him to do it.
Oh, okay. And
You see, now, if your customer came in late, you have the hand. You pick and choose if I'm gonna cut your hair or not. When you are still busy and the customer comes in early or on time and you're still cutting hair, it's up to the customer's choice. 1, he leaves. 2, he sits there and wait. Or 3, he goes to the barber next to you.
Oh, that's not happening.
Yeah, well, you see what I'm saying?
That's cheating.
That
We go to the number one question.
we go to number 1 question. But why am I cheating? Because my barber was busy with someone else on my appointment. So I'm not gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna just go to the next barber that's available in his shop.
That's mean.
How about you walking in through the door and the barber is say, okay, give me 1 second, I have one more waiting and I got you next.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna give you a second. The second to think about what exactly he just told me. That's what and then I'll leave.
You leave?
Yeah, if I get, what the fuck, I'm gonna wait? Fuck no. I'm out.
What happened when your barber sent you to book online?
I mean, as a barber, you're busy and you like calling somebody else here. So the easy way is just to, hey, go online and, you know, see what is available. I don't want to like go through every appointment. Oh, let me see if I'm available 1 or I'm available 2. And it's minutes that you're losing when you can be calling here and making money.
All right. I know some people like that online stuff. Talk to people last and get it done and over with. But if I call you, if you're available,
Okay.
you pick up and be like, yes, I'm available.
Yes.
And then tell me, I'm like, okay, perfect. What time? And you say, just go online and book it. While I have you on the phone and you go ahead and tell me, go online and book it, I'm gonna tell you something else and hang up. Be like, yeah, sure, why not? And you're never gonna see me. I'm not going online and wasting now my time when I had you on the phone already. You could have just taken 30 seconds. Instead of me having to to hang up, go on your website, let it load, and all of the above to go set up an appointment. That took me 3 minutes. Could have took you 30 seconds. Mental note, come in at 5 o'clock. I don't care. Figure it out. You're on the phone right then and there. You don't just hang up the phone and say, yeah, go see me online. What kind of shit is that? You stop 30 fucking seconds. Let me take care of this. Put them in the book. See you later. Yeah.
So what will you do if a client say to you, right? Quote, if I don't like the haircut, I won't pay. Quote.
He's done. He's done right there. Before I cutting the hair or after?
Before you go and cut his hair, you be like, yo, if I don't like it, I'm just not going to pay for it.
That's it, because nobody works for free. I mean, I understand if you don't like the hair, you don't have to pay. That's okay. But you, before cutting your hair, you already doubting me. I mean, I'm not going to do business. Nobody do business with somebody else that's
Start from the left foot.
already starting to put down the business, you know? It's okay if after I call you here, you're like, oh, what is this? I don't like it. You know, it's not like...
What do you think, Dan?
I think walking into any establishment of business with that mentality shouldn't be treated. You coming in already with that mentality, you need to go somewhere else. That's the wrong mentality when you walk into an establishment, especially when you're coming to get a service done for yourself. Right? So therefore, there's other places that would give you a haircut with that type of legitimacy. If I don't like it, I won't pay. Yeah, you go to Voltec for that. You could take you to Voltec for that. And, you know, get screwed up. But you're not going to go, that's a learning facility. You're not going to go to an establishment set already, well established, and give them that type of treatment because they can refuse you at any given time.
The phone rings, you pick up and say, I need can you give me a haircut today? But you say, oh, wait a minute, I can't because you stole me money for the last haircut. What will you do?
If the person owes a cut and he calls and he's like, hey, you think I come by and get a cut? And he gets reminded, maybe he forgot or whatever, that he owed money. Well, okay, no problem. Well, he needs to, you know, you still owe money for your last haircut, so I can't recut your hair until that's paid. All right, no problem. I'll go by. I got money to pay you for the last haircut, and I also got money to pay you for this haircut. So I think if they approach you that way, then sure, why not? But I also think that they approach you with the fact that I got money for the last cut, and that's about it. Then that's up to the barber, you know what I mean? You should be, accept what's about to come your way. Accept the fault that you didn't pay him last haircut. The only money you have is for last haircut, and that's what you got. And accept where the barber says, you know what, I could run you another one on credit, or, you know, just try to come up with something and, you know, just go from there. But if the barber even says, no, I can't cut you until you come up with money, then you got to accept that. You've already given the trial. Without knowing it, you were already giving the trial. You failed. Accept that. Continue. One foot in front of the other.
There you go. Yeah, that's it. You gotta pay before.
Yeah. You don't walk into an establishment and look for something for free.
There you go.
Not in that mindset. You don't do that.
It's like saying to that person, saying, oh, you here, work a week. We're not going to pay you. Work another one so I can pay you the previous one.
They do that. What do you mean?
All right.